Ooh,
We need
holy
a
shit.
theme song or something. Maybe
Need
we should just
something.
have like some birds chirping or something.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like we're on a
You know,
porch.
every time it's like, I put the videos together and whatnot, and it's like they look good, but and some kind of sound to go along with it, but I just can't, you know, figure out the right one. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing, I would put like death metal to that and shit, right? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Well, I feel like
Porch of No Judgement.
yeah. See, maybe we don't need a song. Maybe we just need a "Get Off My Lawn" or "Hey
Get
Marianne, did
off
you hear
my
about
porch.
Jessica?" I think
I
this
don't
will
know
probably work
you.
better. Like "Hey Marianne, did you hear about Jessica down the block? Oh no, what she do?" And then open into us.
Oh,
You know what? You know what? That's good.
did you hear what she
Oh,
did?
we do that. We might
Right.
do that
Mm,
one.
it was
Yes.
scandalous. Mm.
Yeah. Like, girl,
Oh
did you
god.
hear?
Sit up. J Thomas. Which one, J Thomas? I made a lot of them. Which one?
There's there's
There's
there's
quite a
quite a
few of
few.
them. You got you got to help me out on that one.
And we know like it could be a random Tuesday and the wind blow and everybody be like, we gotta make a song.
Is it right?
Yeah.
It just sometimes it just happens
The
like that.
aphrodisiac song. She said the aphrodisiac song.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Hello, hello. Welcome in.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Jennifer.
Jen just tossing us all to and fro all over the place. We don't like it that rough, Jennifer.
Said, oh Lord.
Buy us a little something, something. Get
Making
us a
us
snack
dizzy.
first, at
Said,
least.
says, see, baby Jesus, Jen.
Sorry. Gotta get it together. I know.
That was
And
a
you know what?
struggle for
I
a
think I
second.
should have. Well, today I decided to do because it's been like raining and a little chilly up here, so I did.
I'm not
It's
jealous
at the
of that at
finishing stages.
all.
Yeah, it's at the finishing stages right now. But I did my cheddar
Not
broccoli and
jealous.
spinach with chicken soup,
Oh, that
and
sounds
I
good.
felt like I was
She's
like I
very
should have
jealous.
like recorded this because I was feeling so professional, and I thought about this when Tristina popped in because I was using my gift from Tristina, and I'm just sitting up there like sprinkle that, like putting all my seasonings out with my containers, and I was like, yeah, that's should have pulled the camera out for that.
That would have been a good opportunity. Yes.
Right?
Because I
Wow.
was sitting there, I felt like Julia Child. I could just do more here. I felt
I
so
love you
don't.
to season the bird.
Now
Use
And
the
you
the
the
added a
butter.
little
turkey,
bit.
yeah,
Pat
the
it
last one
down
that
and
I
use
made,
the butter.
I thought we had like more left, and I was like, well, I know that I put like too much turkey in
And
it.
she's back.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I was gonna take the rest of the turkey and put it in something else. Yeah, my brother-in-law finished that off. I'm happy that he ate it. I am. Um, Y'all, he washed the crock pot out, but left all the rest of the dishes in there. I wanted to throat punch him. I want
Oh.
that, but
He moved around everything.
said,
Ah,
said moved on everything.
Yes.
Specifically watch that one. I said, you know what, you raggedy bitch.
because I was just standing there like, did I do that? How tired was I last
So
night?
said, what did I do to earn this disrespect?
Yeah, I was-
What did I do
I
to
hate
you?
washing the crock pot. I would be like, thank
What
you.
did I do? What did I do to earn this disrespect that you only watched just the one?
Just the one.
yeah. I mean, I'm happy to
I
watch
watched my
that.
crock pot
Look,
this
I
morning.
don't. I don't enjoy
I mean,
watching
I
the crock
thank you
pot.
for it, but I mean, why
Trust me,
just
I
the
don't.
one?
For real.
Right. So the mixing bowl, the air, just okay.
All the rest, just hanging out. Just leave it. Okay. Cool.
I was like, cool.
I guess that's for somebody else.
Cool.
That's for later me.
We have a dishwasher. I don't. Now in Kentucky, I had a dishwasher. I used the dishwasher down there because I had a few dishes that were odd shaped, and that was the only way to like get them clean. But
Okay.
depending on how you look at it, fortunately or unfortunately, those handful of dishes broke. So I mean, they were like god awful old. I'm surprised they lasted that long, and they came from Big Lots, so it's not like they were the best of quality.
So I mean, yeah, all right.
So I mean, I got well more than my money's worth. I'm surprised they lasted as long as they did, but that's all I used them for. Maybe it's my age, maybe it's a culture thing. I don't know. I like to look and see that my dishes are getting clean, and a lot of times I don't want to wait for the whole cycle to end because, like, I have like a favorite bowl, a favorite spoon, stuff like that. So I need to wash it so I can immediately use it again. Like I don't want to wait for the whole cycle with everything in it to get done for me to be able to. I don't have that type of
want the
patience.
one thing. I just want one thing.
Right.
That one plate. That one bowl with the high sides. It's like a plate, but a bowl.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I have one too. It's my
Jen
favorite.
knows exactly the one that I'm talking. That is my favorite. Is it a part of a set? Nope. It is randomly the only one in there.
Yeah, don't even really know. I know mine I stole from my dad, but he's got no idea where he got it. So
yeah, I don't remember. I don't know where.
No idea.
Yeah, look, those.
But it's perfect.
Off random dishes or whatever. Nobody knows where they get them from. They just all of a sudden just magically appear.
Someone brought it over with the plate of
like that too, though.
You know what I'm saying?
It's perfect for desserts. It's a great popcorn.
It's like you inherit, you inherit them from
salad.
your parents. You inherit them from your parents, and they got it from their parents. And where they got it from, the Shire.
Yeah.
Or
they did.
Or they got it from Hogwarts. Who know? I don't know where they got it from. They don't know where they got it from. Nobody knows where they got it from. But we got them, and they're here, and they're our favorites.
Yeah.
At least they stick out so you know whose is whose.
Exactly.
Ronald said, I have two dishwashers, my left and right hand, though I do use my frosty sponges from Tifa.
Listen.
So
and here's the thing, growing up,
I have two dishwashers too. I have an automatic and a manual. I'm the manual.
Yeah,
the automatic one is in the kitchen.
Here's the thing, growing up, I could not stand washing dishes. One, way too many people in my house. That was part of it. That was part of it. It just too many. And then my mother was
clean and it's dirty again.
Yeah, and my mother was a stickler for the order of operations and what you washed in what order. I kind of keep to that order of operations, but there's certain things I need to soak as I'm washing everything else to make it easier. She would not let me do that. I cannot tell y'all how many times I accidentally cut my fingers or whatever, because one, I refuse to put knives in dishwater while I'm, because it's me, I'm clumsy.
So you can't see it. It's soapy. What if I stab myself?
Right. The amount of times I've nicked myself in different things, and the amount of times I'm trying to scrub stuff and it just would not work. And I also used to get irritated because I have nothing but brothers. And the good Lord gave me a lot of patience, because I wonder every day how I didn't end up a serial killer. Just of them, not like the whole wide world, just of them. Okay,
not the whole wide world.
Just a handful.
Because
what you're saying is that they're the type of dudes that the reason why the show snapped is a thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they would wait until I would be getting down to like the last of the dishes in one segment before it was time to like move to, because like my mom was, like I said, a stickler, and they would come drop something, or I would be at the end and they drop.
Oh, you raggedy
and I just
bitch.
look at them.
Oh, you raggedy bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a fight.
Oh,
that would make me so mad.
So
Man.
somebody getting a back fist in the jaw over that one.
Because I'm like, where did you? Because I would walk through the house like when it was because we had like um dish days and then like whatever meal. Like in the summertime, somebody would have like Friday breakfast, and somebody else would have, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I would walk through the house because I realized some you might forget. Like especially my mom, when she would sit at her desk and be on the computer or whatever, she
Yeah.
may have because she's like me, she
Mhm.
may have 3 different cups where she had been drinking out of and forgot to just put it in the sink because she's just been rotating those 3 cups. So I'd go get it, get the other stuff. And I'm like, y'all are intentionally hiding this. Until the one day I took a allegedly soapy cookie sheet and smacked fire out of 2 of my brothers at once with it. Allegedly.
Hey,
They
you
finally
still want to
stopped.
admit to it? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Because my brothers
Allegedly,
Smack the
they-
fire
that
out of
is
them.
Allegedly nothing.
so listen, allegedly, that is fucking amazing. That is fucking amazing.
Allegedly, lessons were learned.
Oh no, Ash, they can't be witnesses. And the reason why they haven't told is because I could smell my daddy's Jack Daniels. I mean, my daddy's saved and sanctified. He's a good pastor now on their breath. So they couldn't tell on me. I couldn't tell on them. I allegedly hit them. They drank that liquor. They drank that liquor.
So look,
Valid.
That's
It
what I'm
was
So
not
saying.
me who drank the liquor. I didn't do it.
that's that brown holy water.
They did it.
Yeah.
The other kind. The
that
other
And the
brown
kind.
holy water.
only reason I knew is because this was during like my parents when they used to like host like different parties and get-togethers. And I don't all of their friends seemed to drink the same thing. That's what I learned what a Jack Daniels bottle was. I didn't know what the bottle was that everybody was bringing in. I just thought it was ridiculous. I was like, y'all don't share. In my mind, I'm like, y'all don't share. Like, what kind of friendship is this? I didn't
Right.
know
Yeah.
how alcohol worked, y'all. I didn't know that that they was drinking a lot, that they was some luscious.
Oh,
In my little brain, you have like the little thing of Minute Maid. You share with your friends. When that runs out, you're done. Like that's how I
listen,
thought
no,
it worked.
no, look
Okay?
at
They
my
had
dad.
plenty.
So no,
Yeah.
my dad before he passed, he was an alcoholic, and my mom would tell me this. This is how typical weekend would go. All right, on Friday because liquor stores here, they close at 7 at night. They open up at around 10-ish, 11 to around 7. So every Friday after he get off of work, he would get the 2 big like jugs with the handle of either Jim Beam or Jack Daniels, whichever one they had in. Didn't matter. So we get 2 of them. Saturday afternoon, he was down to half of one, a
Ooh.
little less than half of one jug.
Damn.
So my mom would have to go out and get either 1 or 2 more, and hopefully that will last, through Sunday until the liquor store open up on Monday. Because the
Yeah,
liquor
see,
store was only open on from Monday to Saturday. Sundays it was
Now,
closed.
see, I learned what the smell was because everybody's like they poured it and the air smelled like it, right? And for those of y'all that don't know, if it is true that when some senses, 1 or 2 senses start to go down, the other senses get amplified. So I smell, yes, I smell for days. So I equated it with that. And to answer your question, Ash, no, they never filled it back up with water because, like I said, so many people were bringing bottles, they would leave them. My dad really never knew what levels were what. Because his friend,
It was constantly rotating.
Yeah, and their friends, these are friends that I, to this day, still refer to as aunt, uncle, they're my godparents, etc. So, when you get to that certain level of friendship, you just come over and you get, like, what you can get, what you can't get.
Right.
So it wasn't like every time they needed something to drink, my mom or dad was pouring it. No, like sometimes they would tell us kids, or they would tell us kids, go fill. And we knew, like, because everybody had and people brought, like, everybody had cups of their own. We had a makeshift bar, and everybody had brought like their own cup. So you knew, Aunt blah blah blah's cup, and we knew where to fill it. Here you go.
Oh, it's my dad. My dad had turned our den into a bar, like a whole entire bar. Had a TV,
Yeah.
pool table, a guitar, had a mini bar, many bottles, had a whole shit just alcohol for days. Every kind of alcohol you can imagine, he had many bottles.
See, we
And
had the big bottles, but remember when the
mhm,
stereos came in like those glass, like like tiers?
mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, my parents got a new one of those, so they took all the stuff out of the old one and converted it into a bar. I told you, my mama was the queen of we gonna repurpose this.
Oh,
Why we
okay.
got a new stereo, I don't know, but knowing my parents, everything must have stopped working. I don't know. We kids weren't ever allowed to touch it, so I don't know. Um, and I didn't pay no attention to my parents' stuff until my mom was turning into MacGyver and doing stuff. So it was like one whole big, like two shelves, because she put an extra
Shout out
shelf in there.
to
All of
MacGyver.
their cups were, yeah, were two shelves with the cups, and then there was like a shaker, like all sorts of stuff. Um, and I was just like, why are we so fancy? Once I realized it was alcohol, like, why are we so fancy with the alcohol? Because my mom went and bought like custom uh, glassware, like bottles and stuff to pour the liquor into. So then they really couldn't keep
Okay.
track of what was what. They couldn't.
Right.
They
I
didn't
found
even
out
know.
I found out many years later that my parents thought that I had a drinking problem because my brothers kept siphoning alcohol, and they got something happened. They got busted, and they were like,
Only
"Oh, we were
bar
trying to
Taz
replace
needs is a
it."
candy bar. That's right.
Right?
I heard
They
that.
were like, they said that I took it. Now, mind you, I was not at home at the time.
Right.
Okay, I was not. So I don't know why. This is why I say my parents were stupid. Uh, and they kept looking at me, and then finally my brothers confessed. And my parents looked at me like, it wasn't you. What made you all your kids?
That's
What
like,
made
what
you
about
think it
me?
was me? But I
So
was like,
what
y'all
about
were
me
still
makes you
the
think
stupid
that?
ones that thought that I was the one sneaking out the house. Sneaking out the house to go where?
So
The
what are we gonna
libraries are
do?
closed that night. Where was it? Only other place I
So
went was to my grandparents' house. I didn't have to sneak out for that. And I'm not getting dirty. I'm not jumping out a window. Do I look like the
so
type
the
that
fuck?
getting out of
So what
windows?
is wrong with you? Did,
I jumped out of windows.
They legitimately thought that I was like
Out of my
taking
own
Jack Daniels
windows.
to the head. They thought that I was taking Jack Daniels to the head. And it made me realize that one family reunion one summer, I was like, is that why everybody was staring at me? And they were like, yeah, this was during my phase. It lasted 2 summers, where I was into iced tea. And there was a store brand that I really liked their iced tea because it had like a hint of blueberry in it, right? Only reason when they
okay.
changed the recipe, I dropped that shit like a bad habit. Okay,
Say,
like,
oh no.
it didn't last
All right,
long.
got it.
When they took
Like
that
they messed
blueberry
it
away,
up.
I was
They
like,
went and
never
messed it
again.
up.
So I was getting a cup of ice, pouring the over there. Y'all, they thought that I had massive solo cups of just Jack Daniels, just drinking it. And I was like, Jack Daniels has a smell to it. I'm up in everybody's face. Y'all didn't smell what? What did y'all think I did with the smell?
Right.
And
So
mind
do you
you,
not smell
I
it?
have, but hold on.
How can you not
I
smell
have the
it?
cup, and we'll say this: my fan is the bottle of iced tea, right? So I have the cup, and I'm walking around with it, refilling it, going back to the cooler, getting another clearly labeled iced tea that I'm also sharing with other. Like I bought like a case to share with other people because I don't want to be rude, be the only one with the iced tea, right? I was like, my family is
So
stupid.
apparently they would think you was getting everybody fucked up.
Right. I was like, my family is
What
stupid.
did Randall
Mind you,
said?
I got two cousins that was popping the trunk, getting everybody drunk with their trunk bars. Okay.
Oh, yep. I know about the trunk bar. I love it.
I was
Not
that
once
cousin.
did I go down. Yeah, not once did I go down to the trunk bar because one, I didn't know what was what back then. Number one. Number two, I had driven myself there and I had to drive myself away. And I have a rule: one sip of alcohol, I'm not driving. Nothing. Okay.
Right.
And I didn't want nobody to drive my car at the time. Did I have a fancy car? No. It's when I had the red Chevy Venture minivan. Okay. But it was my baby. It was my precious. Okay. And nobody else was going to drive it. That was
Right.
the only
Right.
reason. So I'm just like, no, I'm not. I went with the other cousins that went down to the other side of the parking lot to set forest fires. Those were cousins I hung out with. That was my lane.
I was with the cousins that would take the walk to go smoke.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I'm
I'm that
talking
cousin
about.
Yeah.
too.
That's what I'm describing, y'all, when I
So
said
let's-
set the forest
That's what I
fires.
thought.
They'll take a
Okay.
The cousins that take a walk.
And start
Listen.
fires. Yeah, okay. I'm
As
doing
you're
that
telling
too.
yourself regularly,
listen,
what
We
not
made
like
all-
to
them
climb
think you
all my
trees
cousins-
around here. We like to climb
Christina?
trees.
Yeah,
So listen,
Christina,
all
I
of
don't
my
know
cousins,
why
they
they
just-
thought
they
that
like to
I
drink.
did it.
None of mine took.
Yeah.
None of my cousins that were the ones that took a walk. All of mine just they love drinking, so they all drank.
Mine did,
And they were
mine
all
did
open about it.
both. Here's the thing, mine did both, and I didn't understand the taking a walk because pretty much the whole now, depending on what side of the family is what type of alcohol you get, like if you're going to get straight liquor or mixed liquor and wine. Okay, now I do love wine. I'm a wine girl. But like my mama's side, if y'all can't tell, my mama's side is the bougie side. So you get more mixed drinks, more wines, and you're gonna get a charcuterie board with it. Okay. My daddy said straight, like they putting hair on your chest. Okay, just no. But
Okay, right.
they would make drinks. They would go in the garage at my granny's house or down in the basement and out through the garage at my grandma's house, make a drink and then walk like 2 doors down to smoke. Now, at my granny's house, there was it was called the Olympian Club, which was like a semi-private like sports complex type of club thingy. They would walk down there because we were members. So they would like walk down there and get there was like a little open air where they would just go up there. The wind blew back down to everybody knew what you were doing, but they would have the drink and like, what are we doing? And you're right, Christina. As much as I tell on myself, I don't know why they thought that.
No, that's what I was gonna
keeping a
say.
secret.
As
We
if
don't care.
Taz wouldn't
We
tell
know-
somebody
we know
that she
people
was
smell
drunk
it.
when she was drunk. Like,
Exactly.
We know people smell it. We don't
go
care.
ahead, just ask her.
But just ask. Just ask.
Ask her how many
All right.
Red Bulls she had today. She'll tell you.
So, right, and besides, she's all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
She's all jacked up on Mountain
Let's
Dew.
not forget, for my short stint in the Girl Scouts, I told y'all when we went to Crystal Lake, and the troop leaders were like, "Come here," and I was like, "What?" And they were like, "What happened?" "Oh, she did that, da 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 da." And where were you? Right here. Why? Because I called my granny to come get me. You're not supposed to do that. Where'd you find the phone? Right there. You're not supposed to use the phone. I'm aware.
It was there. It was there, and it let
What
me
I'm
call.
not
And let me
supposed to
call out.
do and what I'm gonna do are two very different things.
I know I
You
wasn't
probably
supposed to
lasted
use it.
Indiana.
I know.
Girl Scouts.
All
know
the
I
lakes
wasn't supposed to use it, but Things happen.
The Girl
the
Scouts
lake
because
is
I broke a
called
window.
Crystal Lake. We're in Indiana. I saw a weird white man walking up a one-lane street.
I did.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I got in a
And the
fight
girls
when
was
I was
like,
in
I
Girl
can't
Scouts when I broke a
believe-
window.
Exactly.
I
Yeah,
My
slapped,
right
I
after
can't
there.
I
believe-
slapped the leader's daughter.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but here's the thing. They looked at me talking about, I can't believe you snitched on us. First of all, I don't want if you can't
I
tell,
was like, I want
I
no
don't wanna
part.
be here,
I want no
and I'm
part.
not going to be here. So what you gonna do? I'm leaving. Just like now, I do feel bad about this now, and I would apologize, but I found out she dead. So oh well.
That's it. I'm out. I'm
The
done.
one
So,
troop leader.
Darn.
Okay, so she got her little apartment broken into, and she got a butt beat during the commission of the robbery, right?
Oh,
So
shit.
she decided not to cancel the troop meeting and still showed up. Now my mama told me what happened because my mama know you got to warn Taz before you take her into a situation. You can't walk her in the room and this lady looked like she been knocked between the Frigidaire, the wall, and the basement floor.
'Cause
And I'm
first
not
thing you'll
gonna
be
ask
like,
questions.
what happened to you?
What happened to you?
Okay. And keep in mind, this is very, very, very young Taz. So really no filter. So I looked at her, she's telling us, and she's like, yeah, I want to
Extra no
pull through
filter.
for y'all. I said, hold on. Can we switch troops? And she's like, why do you want to switch troops? She's like, you're safe. Robbers don't follow you around after they robbed you. Oh, I'm aware of that. I don't trust your judgment. My mother, I didn't know until midway through this, hadn't left. She was in the doorway behind me. Okay.
Oh.
My mother
He
knew.
had an inkling.
It was she was like,
Wish it.
she was like, what do you mean? She's like, what do you mean you don't trust my judgment? First of all, I've been to your house. There's one way in and one way out. And you got to go directly up the steps. So you knew that you the only one to live in there. You were in the house. Somebody kicked the door in. You had to come to let yourself be known. You didn't think to hide. And you thought you was going to fight a burglar. A burglar.
A burglar.
And she's like, it'll be fine.
And
So my mama
it
kept
didn't
me.
work out too good.
Yeah,
Did
my
not.
mama snatched me up and took me home and was like, don't do that. And I was like, are you going to get me a new troop leader? No, you're going to go back. Okay, we go back. We, the next week, we had someplace that we had to go. Troop leader looks at me and she goes, you're riding with me. I think not, ma'am. I think not. You seem to go towards danger, not away. I'm going to have to ride with somebody else.
No.
Or I'm going to have to sit this out.
That's it.
And
I
she's like,
question
you
your
can't sit
judgment.
it out. Yeah, she's like, there's no adult to sit here with you. I'll call somebody to come get me. Now, this is before cell phones, okay?
Grandpa.
Did I see a landline in the room that we were in? Nope, but I memorized that 2 blocks away was a payphone. And I always had $1.50 in quarters with me. Why? Because I call people to come get me. That's why.
Because if there aren't
Okay,
adequate snacks,
Because
even as a child, Taz was ready to leave.
because you always need an
Yeah,
out. You're always
I'm
going
not-
to need an out.
I know, Mom,
Oh.
that you dropped me off at so-and-so's house and I'm supposed to stay the night, but their mother fed me half a grilled cheese sandwich and a quarter bag of chips. You need to come get me now.
Yeah.
So this is not.
then she
This is
sat there.
unacceptable. This is
She
unacceptable.
argued with me so much that the little snacks that my mom had packed me for this little excursion were gone. So I looked at her. I picked up my little thing, walked on down the 2 blocks, called my papa. I need you to come get me. Wow, I'm out of snacks. He said, here I come. He didn't even listen to the rest of it.
Here I come
So here I come.
to the rescue.
Tell me where you are. I'm on the way.
All right.
And
All
I
right,
sat
so-
down on the curb, crisscross applesauce by the. I'm
All
surprised
right.
I didn't get kidnapped as a kid.
Let's get started. So, all right, I got it. Am I in the wrong for not flying home after my boyfriend had emergency surgery? So, my boyfriend recently had to have emergency stomach surgery while I was on vacation in Florida. It was completely unexpected, and thankfully the surgery went well. He was in the hospital with his parents and siblings, and they were visiting him every day. So I honestly thought he had all the support he needed. I figured it made more sense for me to finish my trip and see him once I got home rather than spend a lot of money changing my flight. After the surgery, once he was awake enough to talk, he called me from the hospital and asked when I was coming home to see him. I told him that changing my flight would cost too much money. He got really emotional and said that he was just fucking gutted and that his own partner wasn't going to come to see him after emergency surgery. Then he got quiet for a minute before apologizing. He said he was sorry for getting emotional, but admitted that it just made him feel like he wasn't worth the cost of a plane ticket. Hearing him say that made me feel awful because that genuinely wasn't how I felt. I wasn't trying to choose money over him. I just thought he was surrounded by family and that I'd be more helpful once he was discharged. He still heard about it, and I honestly don't know if I handled the situation the wrong way.
You dumb lying, gaslighting wank. You just said it was about money, and then in the same post, you don't sit there and say that it wasn't about money and that you would be better once he gets home. Who was you hunching on while on vacation? He shouldn't have apologized.
If you have the
You
money,
should've
no
moved
matter how
your
much
ass
it
out.
costs, if you have the money, you should go. I mean, I can understand
Girl,
if
you
you
coulda
didn't have
hopped
the
on-
money,
Yeah.
but if you
But
have
you
the
could,
money,
she could have hopped on the Greyhound, Amtrak, or
Right.
rent a car. She could have rolled the
Mhm.
whoever she
I'm a
was riding
Greyhound
around
girly.
in Florida up there.
Yep.
Right.
Don't sit there and say, well,
And-
it would have cost too much, and then turn around and go, it really wasn't.
So did you have the money
Well,
or
yeah,
not?
but like, because her
Epic
only
fail.
reason for not doing it was that it would be too expensive.
I feel like
So
he
to be
broke
like,
up
it's
with her.
not about the money is weird. What is about then?
But
What?
what is it about then? If it's not about the money, then what is it?
I feel like she's a
So
cheating
you didn't
wench.
go because you didn't want to be there, is what she's saying. Like, honestly,
Yeah, because she was like, well, I would be more
Honestly,
beneficial
but it's
after
not
he's
about that.
discharged. Like after his discharge, first of all, how are you going to know how to take care of that person if you weren't there pre-discharge? Because that's when the discharge
Exactly.
instructions are given, and you can
Yeah,
ask
when they
questions.
talk about
Yes.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, how long was she? How many days are we talking too? Like,
It must have been a while for her to say when he got conscious and called. And I feel like he informed her. I don't even think she called to check on him.
that's
Right.
what, like, so because
No.
she said he called after he woke up from surgery, and he called to say he was having surgery. She don't. I mean, she doesn't like that
So
man.
for all, it seemed like hit for all the way this reads and for all intents and purposes, once she was in Florida, she was checked out.
Yeah, she was done.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I think she
What
was hunching
happens
on
in Florida
somebody else.
stays in Florida mode.
I feel like she was hunching. That's
Mm-hmm.
what she been doing.
Yeah, she was with
Like, 'cause-
friends.
Because
She was with the guy that she told him not to worry about.
right, and because
Mhm.
here's the thing: as somebody who, I'm not gonna say was on vacation, but was long distance for a period of time, like we had a schedule, like to check in, and then like especially when traveling, and that's my thing because I'm like, girly pop, did you talk to him while traveling? Because anything could happen. Like, what if something happened to you?
Right.
And
Okay.
she would come home and she would be moved out. Like her stuff
Oh.
would be at her mom's house.
Right.
Now,
like
in
that's
the
what I'm hoping he
comments-
broke up with her. It's like, what?
Now,
No,
OP
you
in the
gotta
comments says that she's 22 and they've been together for almost 5 years.
go. Oh, I guess she gets
That's
to the
like
point she don't
their
want to be with him
baby.
anymore.
So like they're it seems like I don't know if she
They
said
were
both of them are
babies.
22,
She's
but
grown out of that man. She is that.
But-
Child.
yeah, let's just say
Man.
they're both 22 and been together for almost 5 years.
Yeah, that means they started dating in high school. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah, they were
which
17.
means that they've
she
been
went to
through-
Florida on
They-
spring break
Yeah.
and didn't want to come
But
back
here's the
early.
thing.
Yep.
That means because we know how disgusting and sickly high school is. Okay. So they've been through each other being sick before. Her asking that question, girl, we're not telling you what you did was right. We're not here for you to go and be like, see, Reddit said it was okay. Because at 22, that's what you're looking for. That's what you're
Mhm.
looking for. You're looking for the internet to validate what you're saying because you're a girly pop. Girl, if you don't take your Timu Nora Smith behind on somewhere,
That's
you're
it.
not gonna gaslit and manipulative
Oh.
us today. We done had enough with one chick
Nara
trying to
Smith.
manipulate us this
And
week.
Liz, and apparently, later, a little further down in the comments, OP says that
Something
it
else
was
done?
four extra days. It was 4 more days that she
Damn.
stayed there.
So he wakes up, he's conscious, he calls, he says, are you coming home? She stays 4 more days in Florida. She does not
Yeah.
like that man.
At all.
Mackenzie Sharilla, is that you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Because
escape
she's
from
like,
prison
well, I
early,
wanted to
Pop?
be there when he got discharged. No, you didn't, because he called you, and
So-
4 days later, you came back.
You're still there, and
I
then
hope he
Yeah,
broke
because-
up with her.
now then you finally
Yeah.
come back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Is there an
here's the
update
thing.
about that? Are they still
Here's the
together?
thing, I could understand if this happened and she had one more day. Like, say it happened yesterday on Friday, and she was planning to come home on
Mhm.
Saturday. Yeah, no reason to don't change the plans. Just come back on Saturday. Not a problem. If you can get an earlier flight, whatever, cool.
Right.
4 days. That's some
But
4 days is a
4
long
days?
time.
crazy.
4 days.
She
It's,
was
I'm like, I
don't care about
still don't
you.
understand what she means at all. Because to be like, it's not about the money, but then to be like, I didn't want to do it because it was so expensive, and
too
be like, but it's
expensive.
not about the money, but it is.
And a lot of times you
Or you just don't like
can-
them.
Well, yeah, but a lot of
Mhm.
times it's not going to be too expensive, like to swap. Like sometimes you can haggle and like explain it to them. If you're a polite person, they'll genuinely work with you, and it won't cost you any more. Especially if you're staying with the same airline, because they've already made the money off of you.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
They've already. It don't matter when you fly out. They already got that ticket money.
I would think it would just be a matter of just, hey, so I had an emergency and
Yeah,
so
I have a
need to
family
leave.
emergency. I need to change my flight to get home. And if she
Yeah.
clearly has the money, so even if there was a price difference, she could have paid it. So for her to be like, it's not about the money, but I wanted to be
But
there when he
then-
got discharged, but I wasn't there when he had surgery, and I wasn't there when he went in for surgery, but all of his family and all of his friends were there, so I thought he would be fine.
Yeah, and here's the thing. So the family's known her for 5 years. The
Mhm.
friends they're probably mutual friends, minus the wenches that she was with. Wait a minute, was she with wench? Nah, she ain't say nothing about no friends saying nothing
Said
to her.
did not
No,
say
she
that.
said
wasn't
she was
even
on
a wench trip.
vacation.
No, she said
Yeah,
was
she
on
didn't even say
vacation,
she was on a wench trip.
didn't
So
say-
no, wench,
didn't say that she was with anyone else. She
Mm,
just said she was on
mm-mm.
vacation.
Yeah, because now thinking about it, there was one time I think I had to pay $20 on top because I was extending. Because I was a bit chicken shit. I heard that there was a storm coming through. The storm didn't come through, and I just didn't want to travel in the storm. I just had to
That's
pay
plausible.
an extra $20 just to extend it one day. Like I just wanted to. And there have been times that I have left early from places. It honestly it didn't cost me anything.
Yeah, I left a vacation from Denver to travel back to South Carolina 6 days early, called, changed my flight. I think there was like a processing fee, like $10.99 or some shit. Like, I don't know. But it was not a big deal.
And
Yeah,
a lot
so
of
let's
times,
just
like I
say-
said, if
I
you're
know it
polite,
can
they
be.
don't
I'm not
even
saying that
charge
that's
you the-
always the case. Like, to be fair, I know that that's not always the case. It can be a pain in the ass and a hassle.
It can. And like I said, and a lot of times if you're polite, they won't even charge you that. Because again, they've already made the money off of you. And depending on when you're traveling, they're happy to put seats in the butt. I mean, butts in the seats in the butt. Butts in the seat.
Hey,
Seats in the
whoa.
butt. Seats in the butt.
That's some new shit.
It's been doing that all day. Except I was good getting through class. After that,
I'll
I
give you
couldn't
that.
remember the
It
word
just-
spinach.
things just
earlier.
fell apart.
Excellent class. It was excellent today.
Thank you. I couldn't remember the word spinach when I was trying to chaos what I was cooking. I was like broccoli and
That thing. You know that thing?
That it's green. It's green.
Not,
I didn't even
The-
say
the-
that. I
not
went
kale.
lid up like
It's
Right.
not kale. It's not cabbage.
Pop,
It's not
Popeye
lettuce.
eats it.
All right, I got the next
the-
one here. Am I the asshole? See, I like this one. I think there's audacity in this one. Am I the asshole
Oh,
for
Lord.
not letting my boyfriend's mom use my car? So long story short, my boyfriend and his mom get along well, and he's always letting her borrow his stuff. She doesn't return his stuff half the time, and he has to nag her about it until she gives in and returns it. The last thing he let her borrow was his car. She had a doctor's appointment out of town and needed a car, so my boyfriend let her use his. But while she was using it, she ended up getting it impounded and didn't tell him. And by the time he found out, the fees were well over $600. He had to surrender the car to cover the fees and currently doesn't have a car. His mom said she would help him pay with the fees and then backed out when he asked her to pay half of the amount of the impound fee. Since then, he hasn't let her borrow anything of his. Rightfully so. Now, to the issue. His mom has another doctor's appointment out of town and needs a car to get there. She asked around the entire family and everyone said no. When my boyfriend asked me if I could lend her my car, I said no, and that I didn't feel comfortable lending my car out to someone without knowing 100% that I would get it back.
Yeah.
I saved for years for my car, and I didn't want her to get it impounded like she did to his, or on top of that, she isn't a good driver and has totaled multiple cars, hit multiple animals, and has been in lots of traffic accidents. I can't trust her with my car.
Well, how does she have a license?
For real.
I told my boyfriend that I wasn't letting his mom use my car and that that she could take an Uber or a taxi to her appointment or pay someone else to take her, but she wasn't using my car.
Take an Uber.
Right. He said she doesn't trust Ubers or taxis and that she really needed to use my car. I stood my
She ain't going
ground.
to a doctor's appointment. She going to a crack house.
Here's the thing. Wait,
going to a $10
how
house.
is the boyfriend's car go missing for days or whatever? It gets impounded for days or weeks or whatever. Nobody knows. Does he not have a job?
So wait, I stood my ground and said that she wasn't using my car and that he should stop asking because I wasn't changing my mind. He said he understood and would tell his mom no. Since then, his family has been blowing up my phone, calling me a bitch and an asshole, and saying that it will be my fault if she misses her appointment because I won't let her use my car, and that the family should help family.
Mhm.
So am I the asshole for not letting my boyfriend use my boyfriend's mom use my car?
No, her family. It's his family.
And she asked all the family, and they said
They
no.
all said no.
And
Right.
they all said
But
no.
here's
The
the
boyfriend's an
she
idiot
said,
because wait, how is his car gone for days and impounded? He
but
just
hold on,
doesn't know where it
think
is,
I
doesn't
got
care,
it.
doesn't
I
know.
think I got it. I think I got it, Jen. She said her doctor's appointment is out of town. This is why I said that she going to a crack house. She going to a $10 house. Okay.
Yeah.
She's a whore. Okay. She like the crack house.
She's going to the whorehouse.
She loves her cocaine.
So it being
The
right.
kick-
So it being
the
but
cha-ching.
here's the thing. I have a relative that spun me for so long. Asked to borrow something. Hey, can I have it back? Oh, and just and we did a story before like this where they're like, oh, I'm not back in town yet, or
I just
got
need it
this
one more
errand to run.
day. Yeah.
So that's probably where he's like, oh, well, drop me off to work, babe, or drop me off to class, babe. My mom will be back tomorrow. Where she knew wherever she parked that car, it got impounded. Because I want you to think about it. When you go to a doctor's appointment, okay, this ain't Little House on the Prairie. Doctors' offices are usually in medical office buildings.
And
they have parking lots.
Yes.
How are you getting impounded?
They have spaces
by
they have paid
being
parking
in the
if
parking
all those
lot.
are full.
Did she say that that's what it was? Was the last one for a doctor's appointment?
Yeah, out of town.
Yeah, it was. She went to an out of town doctor's appointment with his car and then didn't come back with it.
And let's
how did she get back?
How did she get back?
Well, hold on, but let's say
she get back.
Her crack deal.
Exactly.
Or she probably took an Uber or a cab back.
She doesn't like Uber. She doesn't trust Ubers or taxis. She won't take one.
She doesn't. No.
Yeah,
she doesn't trust one because she wants to use the girlfriend's car. But here, think about this. Even if she was,
she went to a $10 house. She went to a
but even if she was the reason why
house.
It got impounded with the, like, say she racked up tickets and stuff. Do you know how many she would have to rack up? And this is why I think wherever she was at, it didn't get it. The car got impounded because it got towed because it was parked illegally. Because the car is registered to him. Right. The car was registered to him. So even if, if they would have getting a ticket, they would have done it according to the license plate, meaning that ticket would have been sent to his house. Yeah. He got no alerts. Nobody said anything about that. So she wasn't at no doctor's appointment. And I'm sorry, if you got to go to the doctor that bad, you'll let somebody take you, especially if it's so bad that your doctor's appointment is out of town. You don't care. You will ride on the handlebars for somebody's ride.
A lot of times your insurance will provide a ride.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
If you want to go bad enough, you call them up like, "Hey, set up that ride."
Especially if it's an out-of-town doctor, and they know that they'll set you up with a ride.
They definitely do.
But also,
and another thing, and depending on what you're going in there for, you may have to have somebody drive you there because they will not let you drive back.
So I thought the family had a lot of audacity to get mad at her.
What pisses me off, because I've had to go off on my dad and a couple other family members about this, when they act like the other person isn't family. Now, in this case, OP is not family, so but when you're like, well, family helps family. I'm family too. Or, oh, you can't do that to family, but you're doing that to me. I can't stand that. Like, they forget in that moment
that it goes both ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
I
like,
hear a
oh,
lot. I have a contentious relationship with a handful of my family members, and I hear a lot, but he's your dad. They'll be like, but he's your dad. And I'm like, but I'm his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
How is that?
Yeah. How's that?
Like, say it to me again. That's a fact.
Say-
Yes, he is my dad, but
he's
factually
my dad.
speaking too, I am
Say
his
yes.
daughter.
And there's water in the ocean. So what?
Wait, what
Yeah,
else would you like me to say? Like
Yeah, because the whole wrecking cars so much, she got his car impounded and didn't want to say, because look, one time somebody's car did get impounded when I borrowed it. In my defense, they did not tell me they had a bunch of outstanding tickets. I would not have parked on the street where I did. It was just a matter of convenience. Spot was there right in front of where I needed to go. And it was one of those rare times I didn't have to parallel park. It was like the heavens
The
opened up
gods,
and I could
all
pull
the
straight
gods in
in.
the heavens and everything opened up, and it was
Yeah,
just
you know
right
when you
there,
get
and
like
so,
a spot on the street where you can literally just
Uh-huh.
pull straight in, and it's like
yeah.
you're right in the perfect spot. It was one of those. So I went in. I was in there maybe 10 minutes. Came out. The car is gone, and I'm like, I know it didn't get stolen. You know what I mean? So I called them and told them. They're like, oh, my bad, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, I would have parked in the lot where I was, high traffic area, and it was a distinctive car. But I told them right away to not tell somebody that their car got impounded, even if you parked illegally. It's cheaper for you to pay to get that person's car out as soon as you tell them, like right then and there. Or she could have gone and just gotten it out. Nobody would have been the wiser. Girl, you didn't want
Yeah.
them to
you got no
go
money.
because that. And here's the thing.
That's why she's
OP
driving out of town to go to the crack house because she ain't got no money.
Yeah. But here's the thing. OP, leave your boyfriend. Because when he
Yes.
went to go get that car,
Yes.
he knows
That's
where
number
his
one.
mother was. He knows where his mother was. He knows where that car got picked up from. He knows where, and he has no problem with your car being damaged or potentially your reputation being harmed because your car will be associated with wherever she's going. Leave him. Because it's going to go from let her borrow the car to, oh, I'm never giving her any more money. My
Sorry
mom needs
attacking
$50.
you for not loaning out your car and being like, it's family, but you're not family. That is not your family yet. They are not entitled
Exactly.
to the family. It's family behaviors. You
But
don't
it's
have
the
that
same-
level. You don't
But
have that
also,
status
it's
in
the
my
same
life.
family it's the same family that she called, and they were like, no, because they know her history too. So
because,
why,
I mean,
why are they mad at her for not
Yeah,
doing
they
what
go,
even
the
they
the
wouldn't
whole
fucking
entire
do?
family said no. They know her. They know her reputation.
Oh,
They know her shit.
Oh, wait. It just dawned on me why they're so mad at OP. Oh, okay. Okay. From the Chronicles of Frankfort, Kentucky. They're the type of family that believes if you're not in the family yet, you should agree to everything as a way of auditioning and proving your loyalty to get into the family.
Oh,
Yeah.
And once you
we're
get
not
into
doing
the
that
family,
here.
because
God.
right, and once you get into the family, because you weren't born into the family, you still can't say no. Again, OP, leave.
That part.
Don't get
Yeah,
no head.
leave
Don't get no
now.
The
bread.
situation is
Just leave.
fishy. Get out. Save
Said
yourself.
leave.
Yeah. Okay, I got one from the longest roulette wheel ever. Okay.
And it keeps growing. It's like that vitamin commercial, and growing.
It does, like, jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. Okay. The overtime stepmother.
All right.
I don't like the sound of that. All right.
I stopped questioning why they're labeled like this.
Mhm.
I will say the person who put this together, you're dedicated, because I wouldn't have done this shit. Okay. My husband works around his ex's schedule as hers isn't as flexible as his, or so she says. Whenever she doesn't want the kids, wants to go out, see her boyfriend, etc., we have the kids as a favor to her, but when we ask for a favor or when I ask him to ask her to return the favor, nothing happens. We have the kids at least 3 to 5 times a week as she's working. Last week we had them from Tuesday until this Tuesday, and she didn't tell us that the weekend was actually just a favor as she wanted to go out until he dropped them back off. So in return, I asked him to ask for this weekend for us to go away as we were both off, which up until this morning was still the plan. Over the weekend, she's invited a friend and her son over, knowing that this kid bullies their son. So asked, can we have him for the weekend? So now he's planning to bring him away with us. I said, I'd rather just us to go away on the weekend as planned, but if we can't find other arrangements for their son, I'd rather not go at all. So now he thinks I'm being an asshole. This isn't the first time it's happened. We had a night away booked, and last minute she called and dropped off their daughter, so we had to bring her with us. The ex-wife
Go without him.
create with this man.
What the
Go
fuck?
without him.
Yeah, so you know, we/I spend a lot of time with the kids. They are with us most of the week and take day trips on weekends and a couple of holidays on half terms. So it's not like I refuse to bring them anywhere with us all the time, just when it's been planned as a couple's getaway. Edit.
Mhm.
No, I don't hate the kids. Yes, I understand he's a dad first, but she's a mom first. By favor, I meant when she last minute decides to see her boyfriend or go out, not by doing his parent duties as he should. Also, I told him to just take his son away and spend the weekend with him. I don't think she's an asshole, and at this point, you're gonna have to get a divorce
Yeah.
because this man, I don't know why they're divorced. Probably because the ex-wife is selfish, but he's already set a precedent, and she realizes she can essentially be a teenager and she can use her children as a literal accessories and
Yep.
never have to do anything
Have them when
else.
she wants
And-
them. Take them to dad's when she doesn't.
Yeah. The
Gross.
ex seems
is
like
what
the
it
type
is.
of woman that is like, it's okay that I move on, but he can't. And because he got married and she still has a boyfriend, which there's nothing wrong with that. She knows when you all are planning something. Her kids are talking to her, not because they're necessarily like snitching on you. They think that, oh, mom's actually spending time with me. She's actually talking to me. And she's probably manipulating the information out of them. This is why every time it's a couples trip, all of a sudden, she's not dropping off both children as if, oh, something came up or, oh, I really want this time to myself. You keep saying she's dropping one child off. What? First of all, why are you inviting anybody over this bullying your child?
No,
Right.
for
That's
real,
a
though.
whole
what I wanna
different
know.
level.
But yeah, that's a
That's
whole different.
level of sick. That's a whole different level of sick that she's willing to do that. Because what if she did that and y'all decided to leave early? What if when y'all dropped off the kids and you're like, you know what? We don't have to go into work for the next 2 days. We're already off. We'll drop off the kids and hit the road. What if y'all were already gone?
Right.
And she's invited
Mhm.
this person to not just visit for the day, spend the weekend there. She does not want you. She doesn't want her husband to flourish outside of her.
At all.
Then
Nope.
One or two things is going to happen. Y'all are going to have to decide to just get full custody and create a village of your own and get other people that are willing to watch the kids. Or two, you're going to have to leave him. Because at this point, why don't y'all have people that can watch the kids? You don't have no family. He don't have no family. People don't like y'all. What's going on?
Like, that's weird.
Right.
That's weird.
Yeah. Mm-mm. And y'all got to don't be afraid to say no. And wait a minute, did it say? No, I didn't say how old the kids were. Like, because I wonder what's going to be the transition when the kids are old enough to just chill by themselves.
Right. What's her excuse going to be then?
Like, right.
well, she fights that for the first
Oh.
half of it by saying she doesn't think they're old enough. No,
So no,
14's not old enough to be alone for the night. 15's not old enough.
Well, then stay home with them. Stay home with them.
It's always going to be something. It's always going to be, oh well.
And
you know,
ladies, stop being
they
afraid
have
to be
this, or
called
they
the
do this, and so they're not going to
Yeah.
be able to do, you know what I
and
mean?
stop being
It's always gonna
afraid
be
to be
something.
called the evil stepmother by the other parent. Stop being afraid, because I'm gonna tell you one thing for certain, two things for men don't care. Men will put their
And-
foot down. Women, you got to put your feet down. Look, Disney
9 times
already
out of
make us
10, they
look
don't
bad.
care. Yep.
Disney already makes us look bad. Disney hates to see a stepmother coming. They gonna make the stepmother the villain, not the villain. Okay, at least you ain't trying to kill the wenches. And yes, Thomas, if you're watching, I'm not stopping calling them wenches because that's what they are. That's the best way to describe them. Wenches.
Yeah, wenches.
Okay, I have one. I have a dramatic one. Am I overreacting for canceling our engagement after what happened at dinner?
Did he eat off your plate? No.
Juicy.
Okay.
No.
Here we go.
Oh. First.
Okay. I, 26 female, have been with my fiance, 31 male, for almost 4 years. We got engaged 6 months ago, and we've been planning our wedding for next spring. Last Friday, we had dinner with his parents and his older sister. Everything was normal until his mom started talking about grandchildren. I laughed and said, we haven't even picked a venue yet. And his dad looked at my fiance and said, well, unless your backup plan works out. And everybody at the table went quiet. I asked what he meant by that. And my fiance quickly changed the subject. His sister looked uncomfortable and just said, Dad, seriously? On the drive home, I asked what his dad was talking about. At first, he claimed he had no idea. So I kept asking. He admitted that about a year ago, when we had had a rough patch in our relationship, his parents had encouraged him to stay in touch with his ex, just in case things didn't work out. He said they never got together, but he did admit that they exchanged birthday and holiday texts because he didn't want to end things on bad terms. That bothered me, but it wasn't the worst part because I asked why his dad would call her a backup plan. And he admitted that his parents still invite her to family gatherings because she's close with his sister. He said he didn't tell me because he knew I'd be upset, and he insisted that he normally leaves before she gets there. I asked if she had been at any events while we were together, and he said yes. Then I asked the question that had been bothering me. Has she ever been at a family event that I was there? And he paused and said yes. Apparently, last year at Christmas, she had stopped by after we had already been there for hours. He knew she'd be coming, never mentioned it to me. He said he thought it would avoid unnecessary drama if I didn't know. Now I'm questioning everything. I get that he's not cheating, but he's intentionally keeping me in the dark, so I can't object. He says his family's difficult and he was trying to keep the peace, and canceling the engagement would be an overreaction. I've told him I need time to think, and now both of his parents and sisters are texting me saying I'm blowing an awkward family situation out of proportion. Am I overreacting?
Kill him.
And he got the family involved. Like, that's a bullshit right there. Not the family.
And here's the thing. He's trying to put it off on the family. He involved his family because, first of all, how y'all been together for so long and you ain't know that this woman was coming to family events? How long are you staying at the events? Because y'all can't be there for hours and then she's showing up at the end. Because I know what the end is. That's when people are starting to clean up. She's not going out of her way for that. He's taking you before the festivities really start. He's having you set up to make sure she's having a good time. They didn't reconnect. They never stopped connecting because for the father to be that bold to say that in front of you, honey, she's not the backup plan. You are.
You are.
Right.
Yeah.
Because and full disclosure, people on this panel know this. I have been living in an awkward situation for the ex. It's in a place that we go every week. You want to know what happened? One, I was told right away, hey, I got wind, such and such will be coming back. Cool. Are you okay with this? We can make other arrangements. I'm good. At no point was it like, oh, they're coming. We got to leave. No. And it's to hide it means that she also doesn't know what this woman looks like. Meaning, there's probably pictures all throughout the house with her in it. And they're like, oh, that's just a family friend. Or that's a distant relative. Because you can't. How are you being introduced?
Probably was there during the times when she was there.
Right.
And did not even
how
know
was she being introduced? And how would you know when they're showing up? Because to be able to leave, How are you going to leave before she gets there if you all aren't in communication? I need
Right.
people to critically think.
Yeah.
How is he leaving ahead of time if they're not in communication?
Right.
Because my nemesis, she has a bad habit of, with my brothers, they've been with their partners their spouses now for a while, but before they married who they were early on in their, she had a habit of, oh, let me throw this event and invite the ladies of the family, and would invite the exes. There was one time we were sitting in her dining room and you could see out the window, and I saw one and I was like, yeah, I told my one sister-in-law, newlyweds, fresh back from the honeymoon. I was like, let's go. She's like, well, and I was like, such and such is coming. Who is that? Your husband's ex, the one he dated right before you. Let's go. Like, come on. Like, that's the only way I knew to tell, because we didn't know. How else would we know? And my brother was oblivious. Like,
here's my other thing. She needs to leave him too, because it means no matter what, not a single member of his family has her back.
Exactly.
They don't like her.
Not a single member of his family looked at anybody else and said, A, somebody needs to tell her, or B, y'all need to stop doing this shit. Not a single person told her. Not a single person showed up for her. Not a single person tried.
Not only that, we don't
I'm out.
We don't know how she was presented by her fiance. And I'm saying
like
this
how was he introducing her and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm saying this as somebody who has a handful of ain't shit people in my family that happen to be men. I and a couple other people fortunately got some discernment and was like, hold on, I'm gonna talk to these ladies on my own to see what's really going on. Because there was one situation where it got really, but we don't know how it was presented. And I'm not absolving anybody of anything, but the family not having her back and being so cavalier to say that, and they're like, oh, Dad, there is a way she was presented, and there is a story that he gave his, because he could have nipped it in the bud right then and there. He wasn't mad at his father. He was embarrassed.
No.
And he was caught off guard. So there's multiple stories getting told. She got told one thing, the family getting told something else. And that's why the family is like, oh, you're blowing this out of proportion. They're not being told the truth, just like she's not being told the truth. Because they've probably been told, oh, yeah, she knows, she just being funny, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, that is the type of man that will embarrass you on your wedding. You start to walk down the aisle and he's like, you know what? I thought about this. Thank you for your services. Come on in. This is who I really want. Like, that sounds like the man that will have her plan the whole wedding for him and who he
married the other girl.
Say, yeah.
That's why I said, just
sounds
kill
like,
do the murder.
It sounds like somebody that
Mida.
Sounds like somebody that both Jen and I know.
Mida. I'm with Taz on that. I
Part of that family.
We definitely got to 86 that guy all day.
I don't hear
Oh, Tristina, that's a good point. That woman probably smiled in her face too, and she never knew a disrespect. And see, that is one thing. That's one thing that gets
had
to
no
me.
idea who she was.
I don't want to be
probably sat had a whole big long ass conversation with her. Had no idea who the hell she was.
I don't want to be in that situation. And shout out to that woman, because we ended up becoming really, really, really good friends until the day she passed away. Like, she became one of my closest friends. There was somebody who lied and tried to give people the impression that I was like their affair partner. Fortunately for me, the people that they decided to tell kind of knew me, and they were like, "Her? I don't
you like see that happening.
I don't.
You mean that?
Are you sure?
And this was during the time where, like, a block and a half from where I was living was the coffee shop I told y'all about that ended up naming a sandwich after me. So I would go like to the art museum, the library, and then to that coffee shop. Then the kids would get out of school. I'd get them. We'd have like a snack at the coffee shop and then walk home. Okay. And I thought that I was living my best life back then. Okay. I was so happy with that. And I went so much that they didn't even charge me at the coffee shop anymore. Okay. So I really felt like I had won in life. So the woman came to me. There was an event, it was like a local jazz band playing at the coffee shop. My granny had the kids. I was like, oh, I'm having an adult night. Don't judge me. Okay. Yes, I walked a block and a half and felt like I was being a grown-up. Okay. And And this lady, she goes, "Come here. I want to
Well,
talk
that's
to you."
because
She's
you're
like,
not normally allowed to cross the street on your own, Tabs.
true. And fortunately, that block and a half didn't have to cross the street. Not once.
Hot damn.
She said, "Yes,
Hashtag winning.
making my way
yeah.
downtown, walking fast, faces."
Most dangerous part is that I would cross through the parking lot. That was it. And the parking lot was like 6 cars deep, but it was full when I would cross through. But she called me. She was like, such and such. And I was like, I think I know who you're talking about. She showed me a picture. And I was like, oh, like facial recognition with the person. Never knew that. Yeah. He said blah, 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 blah. And she's like, I need you to play along.
I'm sorry.
And I'm thinking in my head, please don't beat me
plotting?
up. Please don't get me beat up. So she goes, yeah, she's like, I'm going to come
Yeah.
and I'm going to compliment your dress and just smile and go along. Okay. This man sweat so hard the whole time. And then she gave me a big hug and he was sweating. And after that night, I was like, that is my biggest fear. Like for it to be real. This woman obviously knew and she came and told me and I love her for that.
Oh my
but
God.
to be in a room and there is a woman sitting there going like, yeah. Man, really looking at me. I'm telling you, the crash out. You'll be calling me Hannibal Taz. Okay, it'll be Hannibal. I will listen. Absolutely. And that girl, and see people like that. That's when I say that competition aspect, because there are women who will sit back and just be like, yeah.
Yeah, like how is that the other girl too? Like you're just cool to be like hanging out waiting.
Some women are built that way. Some women do that shit.
I have an uncle who had a 20-year mistress. She waited out 2 wives. When he got old and sickly and ran out of, like, people started to catch on that he wasn't shit, he finally married her, right?
Damn. I guess.
And then she realized why the other wives didn't care that he was having affairs, because they were like getting their stuff together to leave, like they were preparing to leave him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she realized he was hard. And I'm like, girl, we don't like him. And we shared the well, they share DNA. That's the side of the family I'm adopted into. But no. So I'm just like, like, yeah, they're because no, I don't. But I met a woman recently, and she thinks she's doing something. She thinks that she is slowly manipulating the man to leave his wife, and I'm like, girl, they probably talking about you together. He's probably taking every conversation but and she's like, no, I met the wife,
screenshots and everything.
And she's like, oh, I met the wife and I told her this. Yeah, you let the wife know just how pathetic you are.
Yeah.
So you done known this man for 30 years. He ain't never took you on a date. No, nothing. Well, we hung out once. There one time hanging out, he asked her to take him to go pick up his car. I think it was like routine maintenance or something. I don't know. So he used you as a free Uber.
Right. So you Ubered him. You were his taxi service. That counts.
Right. I was like, girl, and she's like, I told him this and I know he felt bad for me. Is he still with his wife? Yeah, he didn't feel bad for you. He probably ran right home to tell his wife, like, girl, when I was at work, let me tell you what she said to me today. Like,
right. Again, showing the screenshots and everything. And
right.
Good old cackle over it.
And she was like, well, he would have blocked me. I was like, nope. I was like, because the wife is probably getting some good entertainment. He's not going to block you. He's not going to block you till his wife gets bored with you. And I was like, and a lot of things that he's saying to you, him and his wife, they got a whole script together for you. I promise you they do.
Yep.
Okay. She done practiced with him on inflection in the voice, how to, all the things.
Angry's Wi-Fi went out, y'all.
That would explain that.
Yeah, I was wondering where he popped off to, and then I had a text message with him. The Wi-Fi went out.
I just had
technical problems 2 weeks ago when it was just me and him too. His whole mic system went down. Couldn't hear him.
Well, when he joined me on the commute where we do just music, 3 times, everything lost power. Like all of my computers just lost power. Everything else in the house perfectly fine. I get it powered back up. I'm good for like 10, 15 minutes. What? Everything's plugged into the wall. And I'm like, what the? Yeah. I was like, oh, fun times. Fun. All right. Well,
I
while
do
we wait for
appreciate I broadcast on my phone, so if my Wi-Fi goes down, a lot of the time I'm still good.
yeah. My
Right.
thing is, it's weird. Like when I've done it, like from the car, the problem is we will be good, and then we'll have to go to one particular side of town, and that side of town is like, I don't like you, heifer. I'm gonna scramble everything. And I'm
out,
like,
of,
what the?
out of order.
But I got one.
While we're in
we
like a
wait
little
for,
bit of a break
Angry.
too, I will not be here next week. I'm taking my daughter to Colorado. We're going to a concert on Saturday. So
Ooh.
I might be able to
Concerts are
pop
fun.
in before it starts, just say hi. But we're going to see Noah Khan. He's like an indie rock guy. He's really good. He's my favorite. So she turned 16 2 days ago.
Ooh,
That's fun.
happy sweet 16.
Yeah, so we're very excited.
That's always this one.
Happy belated
I got
birthday.
one while we wait for Angry.
Oh, there he
All
is.
right.
Welcome
see how
Now
long
back.
this one,
We'll see how long it lasts. I don't know.
yeah.
Welcome
This
back.
one isn't from the roulette one. This one came from the crafting circle that I'm a part of. I got permission, okay, so
All right.
because I was just like, maybe I'm just harsh, okay. That I crochet as a hobby. Girl, I told you didn't have to put that in there. I would have told them, but okay. I tried to write it out so I wouldn't miss anything, but maybe I should have written. Okay. I started doing it about 6 or 7 years ago to help cope with my anxiety. Over time, I've become pretty good at it, and I've done a few commissions for small things. I recently opened my own website where I post my patterns and tips for free. Stop doing that, I told you. Sometimes I'll sell something on there I made that I wouldn't keep or give away, but in general, I don't actively sell my stuff. I have a friend, Lynn. Okay, that's what I'm calling. I just you wrote the name. Don't do that. We're not gonna say the name. I'm gonna call her Lynn. Was always asking me to make her stuff. I've made her a scarf and hat set, and I gifted her a baby blanket for her rainbow baby, all of which have been for free. She asked me to make more complicated stuff for her, like cardigans, large toys. I'm not a toy person, and complex blankets, which I always say no to because as much as I love Lynn, she is very demanding, and I do this for fun. Why do you love her? She's a wench. I enjoyed giving her gifts, but I don't like feeling obliged. It takes me a while to finish complex things, and I know she wouldn't be okay waiting more than like a week. Recently, I posted a patchwork cardigan I made, and Lynn texted me asking me to make one for her. I said no because it took me a month to finish, and I had other things I wanted to make. She asked if she paid for it, if I would make it for her. I told her that based on the cost of materials and hourly wage for skilled labor, it would cost $400. She said that was ridiculous, and there was no way that cardigan was worth $400.
Then don't
I
pay
told
for it.
her, right.
Because
I
you don't
told
want
her
one.
I agree, but that's why
Mhm.
I usually don't take commissions and would rather give away stuff I make. She told me I was being greedy. Realistically, if I took a commission for this cardigan, I'd charge like $75, 3 times cost of materials, and give a 2-month timeline. But I wanted to deter her from asking again. Am I the asshole for quoting her such a high price?
No,
Hell no. I quoted higher.
I've quoted her no.
I would have done the same thing. No, but because she doesn't seem like she's grateful for the things that she's already received, and then she just want to keep asking for more complicated things, and has been told no several times, and for her to not get the point, and she finally asked for a price like $400.
Like I said,
Like-
I'd quote her no.
Yeah, like she
No.
recently got
Like I
she
quoted
recently got
1,000.
booted from she recently got booted from the group because I did not know for the longest time that she didn't craft. And I was like, why is she in here?
Right? Yeah. Why are you here if you don't
So why
Why
are
she
you here?
crochet or do
And she had
whatever?
asked me
Exactly.
for a couple of things, and I was like, no. First of all, I'm making this for myself. I was
She's
posting
there to
pictures and
collect
asking
the
for
crap,
advice.
not
Right.
make
And
the
she
crap.
was just, and then she had the nerve. She was like, well, what you made isn't all that good. What you
I bet
made
you
isn't
she
all
takes
that
them
why
and
good.
you-
she
Excuse
gives them
me?
to get. I bet
So
you
look
she
at-
takes them and
But
she gives them to people as gifts and pretends she made them.
If they're not
probably,
that good,
but
then why you
I mean, it's a
harassing me for it?
crafting group.
but hold on. When I told her, I said, what you made ain't all that good. She's like, I didn't make anything. I said, yes, you did. And she's like, are you talking about my kid?
Yep.
Shoe fits. Shoe fits. Shoe fits.
Touche.
I mean, shoe fits.
Because I'm like, because y'all know
Shoe
my
fits.
blanket that I'm coming
I
to the tail end
can't.
of. I admit I've been out the game for like 3 years or so, right? I know that there's some mistakes in the
The
blanket,
kids.
but they're mistakes that I find endearing. They're my mistakes. It's not like I'm selling it. It's one thing if I'm like, hey, I'm getting back in the game and I'm selling this. It's mine. I posted some pictures to ask for some advice on how to do the border. And can I have it? No.
Oh.
Well, it's that, and that's how I found out, girl. What? And I was like, what? Where's your work at? Well, I'm here because I'm friends with such and such. Girl, Wank
And?
said what?
So you raggedy heifer.
You gotta go.
So you
Bye.
raggedy heifer.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
my,
get
my
outta here.
advice was to quote her a reminder. And what was that reminder? That her mama died and her daddy died to escape her. That's why I said I might just be mean. But I mean, I've been a little cranky this week, just a little bit, just a tad bit, not too much.
Well,
Just-
I mean,
Sometimes
Yes,
that
Jen.
hurts. Sometimes
Jen,
it hurts.
Oh,
sometimes,
Jen,
you know,
I
you
have
gotta,
I have been
sometimes you gotta tell some people that.
uncharacteristically on one this week. Okay.
It was the
I
full
cussed
moon.
some
This is full
I
moon,
cussed-
Taz.
Yeah,
It's full
I
moon
cussed some
and there's a
people out.
storm. Wi-Fi
Yes,
sucks
sir.
twice. You know,
Yeah.
so there's
I
that.
can't with
And-
you. Her mama and her daddy died to get away from.
I told somebody that they
Hmm.
look like a raggedy snaggletooth ingrown tooth.
That's okay.
Okay.
I just got the greatest text message of my life this week. It was my favorite text message that I've ever sent my whole life. It said, imagine having to text your mother and ask her which one of your grandmother's baby daddies stabbed her and being right.
What?
I was telling the story to my cousin about how my grandmother had been stabbed, but I was reasonably certain which one of her baby daddies it was, but he didn't want to be like, that's it. So I had to call my mom to be like, hey mom, like I know this is really random, but I was telling the story and I just wanted to confirm that it was baby daddy number 2, not number 1 or number 3. And she was like, you were correct. And I was like, I thought so.
Well, yeah, number 2 is always the piece of shit.
Oh, he was the worst. He was the worst one.
That sounds like something I would say when I'm hopped up on Mountain Dew. Which I have been told. I've been told.
All right.
I'm not allowed to have
Oh.
Mountain Dew before church anymore.
Well, that's probably valid, Tab.
I mean, well, that may be a good idea. I don't know. That might be a good
I
idea.
think you should drink it. Don't worry about
I
what they're
mean-
saying. Just go ahead
Only
and have your
because-
I'm
Mountain
gonna
Dew.
say I don't know.
Only
I don't know.
because maybe just maybe
Allegedly.
I was cutting up in the corner last week and I may have caught the preacher gay. Maybe. In my defense, he was the chairman last week for the event. So I was over there by myself. I ain't never been over there by myself before. It was freeing. I was
right.
running amok.
Okay.
Taz unchecked. What?
Taz,
Hi.
Taz running. Wow. All right. So All right, I got this last one. Let me see if I can do this one for the storm knocks my shit out again. All right. Would I be the asshole if I asked my friend if her nephew is her son?
Oh.
So
Oh.
yeah. Hi.
I'm still here. Yet again, I have to go stir the. I gotta go stir the literal pot. I'm still here. I'm listening.
All right. Hi. Good afternoon. My friend's name is Diane. Jesus Christ. And she has one biological sibling, a brother named Steve. Steve has a son called Alex, who is about 10 years old. My friend is always posting photos and going on travels with her nephew. He looks sort of like her, and she's jokingly called him her nephew's son. She takes him out on weekends and seems to be involved in Alex's life. Recently, I saw that she took him to Japan and she's mentioned taking him to Hawaii for his birthday. She takes him shopping and out to eat. I've even seen her post that she's changed her flights just to take Alex trick or treating. There seems to be no signs of Alex's mother, so I am wondering if she is actually Alex's mom since she's so involved. I've asked Diane about Alex's mother, and she said it's private and she does not really talk about that. Would I be the asshole if for asking if she was actually his mother?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 If she wanted you to know, she would tell you.
Mhm.
Let
And
her
frankly, it's
live
none
in
of your
whatever-
business. And if his mom's not involved, maybe she just has a really good relationship with her nephew, and her brother maybe can't afford to take his son to do all of these really cool, fun things. And she's just the badass aunt that gets to come in and be like, look how cool I am.
Right.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I've
None of
I've
your fucking
never had-
business. Keep your mouth
I've
shut,
told y'all
dumbass.
before. I have a brother that my kids call Pops. That's what they call him.
Mhm.
Because two of my brothers, the whole time that I've been raising my kids, like since they popped out, they've just been very hands-on. They've been like super uncle. One kind of stepped back just because he has a family of his own now. Y'all know, Black Air Force One Energy's daddy.
Oh, okay.
And then
All right. All
Right,
right.
right.
my other brother, PB and J, because that's what he looked like, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Peanut butter jelly. And they call PB and J Pops because, through marriage, through divorce, through everything, he was there. If they needed somebody to talk to, he's the semi-pro bass fisher and all that stuff. So they could travel with them and do all the stuff with him, and and he liked being single, and he liked to borrow the kids. He doesn't have any kids.
No,
of his own.
exactly. There's
So
something
he
about
could do
hanging
all
out
the
with
stuff.
somebody else's kids that when they act up, they get naughty or high on sugar. You just take their asses home.
So and then
Exactly.
I love
and
going to
because-
Sumter and seeing my nieces and my nephew and Tabby's kids. Those are my babies. Those are my babies. Matter of fact, her youngest is real mad at me because the last couple of times that she has been here to see me, and the last time I went there, he wasn't home. So he didn't get to see Aunt Jen, and he called me to yell at me about it the other day.
Oh damn.
Yeah, like I have like
Oh damn.
I got nibblings that, and I was asked that question once. My one niece, right? And I was like, no, but me and her mom we're cool, we're close, like we're not technically related, but I was like, but no, not my kid. Well, she's always with you.
Yeah.
First of all, I got 4 kids. One more kid wasn't gonna make a break, and if she wants to come, she could come.
Right.
And then when her brothers got older, they would like to come and hang out. But I was the aunt that, like I told you, I used to do like take the kids to the park and do picnics in the park. And I always knew how to find the parks that they would have like pop-up bouncy houses and stuff. It was purely by accident, y'all. There was no app for it. It was purely by accident. I was just like, hey, I remember that this place had a really cool like spinny slide, and I'd take the kids, and then poof, there would be the bouncy house. So I got cool Aunt Craig by accident.
Some of my cousins, because
but we'll
two
take
of
it.
my cousins are only like 5 or 6 years older than my daughter. So like I was watching them full time in the summer, and I had my kids. So like if we're going to the Sumter County Fair, we're all going to the Sumter County Fair. Like I'm not leaving the 2 little girls at home just to take my kid. No, we're all gonna go.
Right.
Yeah, and for for
Right.
about 10 years, I lived in a place that in the summertime, on any given weekend, you could walk about 10 blocks in a circle and there was like a fair for like a parochial school, a church, whatever
Some sort of
Kiwanis club.
farmer's market,
So
some sort
again,
of, yeah.
I was the cool
Mhm.
one by default. And me and my kids were constantly walking our neighborhood. Because I told y'all there was one bakery. The lady she would love to come out and give them cookies. So yeah, they'd like to hang out. It got to the point where one of my neighbors was like, I don't remember you being pregnant again. Where them other kids come from? And he was like, and where did the white one come from? Did you steal? Did you steal somebody's? He was like, I'll be your
You
alibi.
stole somebody,
Because he
baby.
pulled me away from his wife. They were like in their 70s at the time, sweetest little couple. And he's like, my wife didn't want to ask you. She just said we were going to be the alibi. He was like, but I need to know like what I need to say for the alibi. Like and they were white. They were like, we could say that we gave you one of our grandkids. Sir, that's not making it better. I was like, but that's my nephew. And he's like, that little white baby, that's my nephew. And even every time he pops up on my TikTok page in the comment section or in a video with me, y'all ain't right because y'all always go, whose white baby is that? That's my nephew. Okay, he love his TT. Usually because of something that I cook, or because I'm the only one that will still go horseback riding with him. Yeah, because he likes to ride in the water, and nobody else will do it.
That sounds
I don't care,
fun. I'd do it.
Yeah, because I bring a change of clothes.
not me.
I never wear the same. Like I will wear clothes there, but the clothes
I
after I'm
don't
done,
know
I
that you
change.
could even get angry on a horse.
I
Near
think Angry would like.
near
I
a
think
horse.
Angry would like. I think Angry would like my horse.
Let's see.
My particular horse is very finicky.
Let's see. When I was
You're
a
going
kid,
very slow.
my neighbor had
and
a
you're
horse.
taking.
I knew there was going to be
Yeah,
a story
horse
behind
story.
this. The way
No,
that
but see,
he
like, with my-
immediately
with
was
my
like,
horse-
nope.
Yeah, with my horse, you
I knew.
you have to take a bag of snacks for the horse. Okay.
Oh my God. So it's just Taz as a horse?
Yes.
Must approach with snacks?
Yeah,
And
every
slowly?
mile and a half, because you're not moving fast. This is not you gonna gallop through that. You're not. Okay. He loves the water. He'll
You getting
walk
a
in the
giraffe?
water with you the whole time.
Riding a
Oh,
giraffe,
no,
You need to
Infernal.
like
Oh no.
What? Who's
yeah, but
riding a
we
giraffe?
need to me. But you need to like give him some snacks, and then
You
So-
gotta stop
after a
saying
while-
that. You've already been accused
what?
of giraffe theft.
No. There is an albino pygmy giraffe that Tanzania is questioning. They're deciding. Okay, they're
You
gonna take a
okay?
vote.
Hold
If
on.
they're going
Hold
to-
on. Let's
If
pause.
they're going to let
Time out.
somebody.
Do you
I think that's
remember
it.
what we discussed at the end of the episode last week?
Yes, but this is
Animals
legit. Like,
equals not enough money for snacks. We can't have animals.
Well, hold on. Tanzania said if you sign up to offer asylum to the giraffe, they give you like the stuff to take care of. I could do it.
You can't.
I won't
Just
eat their
one.
snacks.
How
I don't
much-
think they would eat mine.
Just one.
Let me ask you this, Taz. How much of the supplies and the food would they give you? Would it be a one-time thing?
Okay, I was gonna
Because
look
it sounds like
further into
if it's coming from a government, it'd be a one-time thing. And they said, "Well,
Here's
you're
the thing.
good.
I
You
was
can."
going to look. I was
could
going
buy
to look
your own
further
after
into
this.
it, but somebody said that I could do it if I could get them a real life Highland cow. And then I looked into getting a real life Highland cow, and I realized I don't have enough money for that, so I stopped looking into it.
Okay.
So you literally go to trade a cow
For a giraffe.
For a giraffe.
Hey,
Well,
stranger
you gotta buy a
things
cow.
happen.
So you go to
I
buy a cow
married-
to trade
I'm-
it for a giraffe.
I
What
married him,
is
so
this?
he said if he can get a Highland cow, I can get a
Infernal.
giraffe.
Stop it.
I would make
Stop
a good
it.
giraffe farmer. But also the giraffe wouldn't stay here forever, ever. I think you like get the giraffe for like 6 months while they refurbish, redo like where the giraffe is supposed to live. So it'll only be a short period of time. I wouldn't have it forever and ever. Now the pygmy goat may be a possibility. Maybe. If Harley Pup keep fucking up, I might be able to get the pygmy goat. because I heard the pygmy goats are a great way to get when your dog is acting out. So I might.
You might be able to do some
You know
finagling,
what's
some
gonna happen though is that
complimenting.
we're gonna have to send her pygmy goat pajamas.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
That's doable.
So I might could get on board with this one.
Yeah.
And I'll be your pajama supplier for your pygmy.
And here's the thing: I want a boy pygmy goat for one particular reason.
Mm-hmm.
I want to name the pygmy goat Jimmy Earl.
Jimmy Earl. Jimmy Earl.
Because could you hear me in the backyard? Jimmy Earl, come on, it's time to go in. Jimmy Earl, get down from there. Jimmy Earl, it's snack time. Like that's all. That's all.
Jimmy Earl, you get in the house right now.
Oh, before we go, so my church friend came over because my church niece, I did her nails. She had a recital on Wednesday, so I did her nails this week, right? My church friend comes over. We're chit-chatting, and I'm like, she has not noticed. She has not noticed because we're in the living room. She turns around and she goes, "You're kidding me, right?" She sees a skeleton.
I
She
was
goes, "Well, I
gonna
have
say.
a friend." She says, "I have a friend, puts a wig on the skeleton she has in her house." Mr. Man in there goes, "But does she dress the skeleton?" Time to time, I said, "I dress the skeleton every month." What? Skeleton has a 2-piece outfit on, fresh glasses and a wig. She walks over. So yeah, 2 weeks in a row. First, SZ stopped by to take a picture. I don't know if SZ has posted it or not yet. And then yeah. So fingers crossed regarding church tomorrow because it's gonna be.
It's gonna be interesting. It
And
always
then
is.
It's
my
going to
church
be
niece
fun.
looked and was like, "You really have a big, huge tin full of candy?" I told you I did.
Yeah.
She's like, "I thought you were exaggerating." I
Nope.
have a snack bag
Not
that
a
says
snack.
snacks. What are you talking about? She's like, "Well, can I take some? Take as much as you want." She's like, "Well, I want to empty it." I opened up the cabinet. She's like, "You have
There's
backup?"
more.
Yes.
There's more.
Like I wouldn't have offered you to take it if I couldn't
I would
replace
offer you
it.
to take the whole thing if I didn't have more to
It's like Taz and I talk about almost every week. You don't take somebody's last snack. You don't open the snack, and I would not offer you my snack if I could not replace it.
Right.
Right.
Now I did because it was raining and it was chilly when I took the dog out. And like the heat previously, and then the immediate cold, my leg was like, "Good luck with errands. You better stay at home." But at some point this
So
week,
your leg
I
said,
gotta remember
"Taz, I'm
to
going to
get,
bed. Fuck this."
yeah, I gotta remember to get Tootsie Rolls for my other church friend because I be bribing her during the week not to tell on me. For whatever shenanigans I do on Sunday.
All right.
But
You missed it. I'm not going to be here next week. I'm going to be in Colorado.
Yeah, and to whoever
Alrighty.
sent them, thank you for my blueberry Pop-Tarts. You didn't put a card in there. And again, whoever sent the clear mugs and the glass containers, again, you didn't put a name in there. Thank you. I would make it more personal, but I don't know who sent it. Thank you.
Yay.
Awesome. So yay.
But yeah, really appreciate the blueberry Pop-Tarts. And you, whoever it was, y'all really pay attention to detail because I only said once the Pop-Tarts that I eat, and to the person who thought that I ate the cinnamon ones, I hope your undercarriage falls out.
Well, I like the brown sugar cinnamon ones. Those are real yummy.
No. There's a somebody
that.
DM'd me. Evidently, there's a store brand where it's not brown sugar and cinnamon. It's just
cinnamon.
It's just sent.
Oh, that's a little strong.
the brown sugar and cinnamon. I like the
just a pure cinnamon.
That one's my
Taz said,
jam.
"Don't give me fucked up."
One.
Yeah,
I
I
like
know
those.
I'm a
The
little
s'mores.
weird, but
Don't get me
Also-
fucked up.
But also, y'all gonna start look, folks out there in video watching land. We got a new treat to try. I haven't tried it yet. Toast up a croissant, split open the middle, and stick your favorite ice cream bar in there. Pull the stick out and eat it. They're saying it's great. I'm gonna try it. Not today though.
If you
'Cause
do
I've
it
had
with a
enough.
fudgesicle,
okay.
it's just pan au chocolat.
I know. And I looked at that and they said, no, not fudgesicle. It has to be. And they said, preferably a crunch, like a ice cream with a crunch
Strawberry
on it. But
crunch
if you
bar?
don't do the crunch, put
Okay.
it in there. But I can't do it today because I've had such an array of snacks before somebody told me about that things may go left with my stomach if I get too adventurous for the rest of the day. But at some point this week, we're gonna try
You'll
it.
have to tell me how that is.
Oh, infernal. I love a cinnamon roll. Actually, my daughter had cinnamon rolls instead of birthday cake for her birthday 2 days ago. We did cinnamon rolls.
Nice.
Yeah.
My youngest child for the longest time had me do I do these apple pie cinnamon rolls for his birthday.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're easy
God.
and really fun to make. But yeah, also not this week. Next week I am going to learn how to make, they're calling them focaccia donuts. And I'm going to bring y'all the step by step after I see how that goes. Now, keep in mind, these are dairy-free focaccia donuts. So if you need the dairy, I don't know if you can substitute it. But if y'all send me a message, I will ask the person who's going to teach me. And then I will show y'all.
Cool.
All right. All right.
I usually do celebrate red with cream cheese. Yes.
Oh, red velvet.
I usually do. Yeah, for my birthday, I always do red velvet cupcakes.
Nice.
But one, I do love red velvet, but every year my mom would get like a regular birthday cake for me. But I have a brother two brothers whose birthdays are right before mine, aunts and uncles right before, and then another brother 2 weeks after mine. My mom would go and get red velvet cupcakes for just the two of us, and we'd slip upstairs to my room on the night of my birthday, and we would just sit on my bed and watch TV and eat red velvet cupcakes. So that's why I do it.
Well, that's cool. I like that story. That was nice.
Nice. That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the only other cake that I really like for my birthday, my one brother had it as a wedding cake. It's a Oreo cake, cheesecake, red velvet, then cheesecake, cake.
That sounds like
Well, that sounds like a lot.
diabetes.
Fact. Sounds like a lot. I would eat it too.
It is.
So
And
I
you
would
get
definitely eat it.
it's
Pause.
and people
Jess.
thought like but when they slice it very thin, and like at their wedding, people like, oh, you're shortchanging this. And I was like, I've had this. I went with them to the tasting. I'm so addicted to it. But they had it. The bakery that made it did like a pop-up, and that was their first date. So I thought it was very appropriate that they had it at their wedding. But I was like, it's so decadent that you have to have that thin, but you're supposed to have it with this. It's like a Korean tea, and it does balance it. But I think there's liquor in that tea.
It probably is.
I'm having vanilla cake with raspberry filling and Swiss meringue frosting for my birthday.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds delicious.
It's gonna be so good. My cousin's coworker's making it. So I'm really excited.
Oh, and in a pinch, if you want to make some quick donuts, go get a can of biscuits, not the flaky ones. Okay, pop them open, roll them out just a little bit, cut out a hole, deep fry them, roll them in cinnamon sugar, and then dip them in the frosting of your choice. Instant, quick, cheap.
And
donuts.
they're so good. You can air fry them too. You don't have to deep fry them.
Either way, sounds like diabetes.
Okay, I am a
Like,
big back. I'm a
mhm.
big back. I enjoy when there's like a little, like when one of those pockets gets a little bit of
Of
the
that
grease.
oil.
In it.
Yes.
But yes, you
Yeah,
can
I
deep fry.
like it too.
I
Don't
mean, you
get me
can put
wrong.
them in
I
air
love
fryer.
that shit, but I hate to deep fry. Like just generally, like I'm
I'm
just not my
I'm not a
favorite.
deep fryer either. I will
I
do
miss my
that
fry
every
daddy.
so often. But yeah, other. But yeah,
Say it
that
again, Jess.
just
I miss my fry daddy. It was fun. I was frying everything up. It was great.
Mr. Jess.
Hmm.
Mr. Jess, do you know that she calls you frat? No, I'm just playing. Oh, we didn't tell Jen before
Hey, yo.
Jen, we gotta tell you. So Jess and I have been getting roasted all week by her daughter, right?
All week. All week.
So we're both hard of hearing. She was like, "Can't take y'all nowhere because y'all can't whisper." She's like, "Y'all
Yep.
can't be quiet on the creek." And I was like, "Don't nobody concerned about that loud ass song about being quiet." And I was like, George Michael taught us about it. No more careless whispers.
Yes. I was dying. My daughter can be ruthless sometimes.
Oh yeah, angry
Oh,
has met mine. So just wait till you
yeah,
see
but
her
here's
in
the
a
thing.
couple of weeks.
First of all, I wasn't even there. How am I
Oh my
catching
god.
straight? Because
She started working on her boxing again, by the way.
Oh, so she about to meet
Ty's
me.
been
Yeah.
catching strays,
We
really.
taught her to box
Yeah.
when she was
No,
like
I
6.
taught her to box when she was like 7
Yeah, like 6, 7 years old.
or
So
7. Yeah.
10 years ago. Don't say it. Um, yeah,
Well, hey, you know
In the
what?
way before time.
and yeah.
You
It's
know
that
what?
bullshit. No,
There's
I
a
don't
new
like this. I
bakery
don't like this
that
shit.
has opened up here.
Infernal, are
with
you scared
super-
of opening biscuits? Is that why you called them the scary biscuits? The pop? Are you one of those people?
Oh well, okay.
Is
You
that why
know
they're
how like
scary
there's
biscuits?
you know how there's like the Jiffy cornbread. Jiffy
Mm-hmm.
also makes biscuit
Uh-huh.
mix. You can do that and use that to make the quick donuts because it's very quick
Oh.
and easy to make that. Um, I did that when a couple of my nieces and nephews were younger. Because it was a lot easier to make donuts that way, and they felt like they were making them from scratch.
Oh, that's cool.
Because 10 kids in the kitchen, baby, listen, I was trying to get through. But no,
That's
Jen, tell
chaos.
your daughter,
Chaotic.
I may need to hire her because there's a new bakery that opened up like supersized donuts. I just need her to mink some people so I can get through the line so I can get the
I got you.
supersized Boston cream donuts. Because I
Love
feel like if
Boston
I just
cream.
go as me, I feel like I would just get pushed out of line.
Need the
Evidently, we
escort.
can just send Jess's daughter and my daughter, and they'll just fuck some people up. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like I told a friend of mine, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to H Mart." She looked at me. She said, "By yourself."
I'm not. I guess I should be.
She said, who gonna protect you?
You need a
Why you
supervisor,
to-"
I'll
She's
see.
like,
I'll send you
she
an
said,
invite to.
push you out the way.
a chaperone. Damn.
Wait, I thought you were in the which? Wait a minute, which Discord?
on.
Infernal? I thought you were in the
None of
Discord.
them.
Jen.
No.
She's not in any of them. That's why I said I'll send you a link.
Not in a
Not the
single
right
one.
one.
Oh,
Slacking on my job, I guess.
I'm slacking on my job.
oh, we
Yeah,
You're
that's not my
fired.
fault.
we be
Oh
going
yeah,
ham.
take the out, take the easy out, and just why not just make me your scapegoat? Then I thought we were friends, but I guess not. Okay, cool.
To be fair, I tried to take the blame, and you said it was on you. You think I'm gonna keep it?
Right.
He was like,
Thought she was my
yeah,
friend,
it's all
but
you.
okay. Again, I thought we were friends, but you know.
I'll cut you a big ass slice of birthday cake and give you extra shrimp at my birthday party.
There you go.
Okay, we're friends.
That's a
Temporary.
deal.
We're friends temporarily. It's all contingent on whether or not.
Don't skimp
No,
on the
okay.
shrimp.
No,
All
angry,
contingent on
you
whether or
got to
not
be
the said
friends.
food is
Now,
provided.
angry, here is the assignment, okay? You get over there, okay? You get to Jen's son, you go, hey, buddy, hey, okay? Because I'm still on this. He got
Yeah.
all the McDonald's shoes.
He does
the
have
last-
the crop.
Okay,
the
so I
last
need
time-
you to
listen,
sweet talk
listen, the
him
last
out of a
time-
couple of them.
So listen, the last time I saw Jen's son, he was a baby. He was
Yeah,
a
that's why
baby. He was a
Have a
baby, baby.
man-to-man talk with him and say, you know what? There's a woman child, okay, who needs a couple of them Croc shoes more than you do. I got one. Okay. I got one.
Let me go find them. Let me go find them.
Taz, I'm not gonna
But
go.
you know,
I'm
I'm
not
the
gonna.
Croc
I'm not gonna go
queen.
into his house and just beat up everybody, take his shoes, and then run.
I didn't say
I'm
beat
not.
up. I said
I'm
have
not
the
gonna
I
do that.
know. I gave you the script. I said go and be like, hey, you know, I will send you a little Orphan Annie picture, okay? Just be like, hey, look at her. Look at the woman child. Look at her. She's so beautiful.
She just wants one.
She doesn't.
I want more than one, Jess. Let's not lie to the little Jess.
I was trying to help you, okay?
Lie to
Say,
the
look,
child.
I'm not gonna lie.
You're already trying to manipulate him. Don't lie to him.
First of all, it's true, okay? Look, I got a flamingo sippy cup, okay? He got to
He's
understand.
got a shark.
I decorated a printer. Front and back, by the way.
Bedazzle everything.
Doing our best.
And-
Okay.
And y'all in the comment section, on the Taz Effect, Jess, I took a screenshot so people could see what I was looking at. Because, you know, when we do Taz Roulette, I was like, I need y'all to realize how small this is. So I took a screen. They're not paying any attention to how small it is. They're like, you decorated your screen? What is that around the screen? I told y'all I decorated it. And then like, wait, their keys are decorated. Again, I told y'all I did. Are you
Just
new
not
here?
paying attention.
Yeah, have you not
Says,
seen any of
have
the
you not-
cups that have come by? Like, I don't.
Have you not been paying
Understand.
attention? Have you never
First
been
of all-
paying attention?
Are
Right.
you new here?
This is a charger.
Okay. Enough
That
said.
should tell you. That should
Wait,
tell you.
what's my new Nintendo controller? Hold on, let's find it. Where is it? Where is it? Let's turn it on.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
while I was
see?
in,
Look, see?
oh, that's really cool. Yes. And while I was in here, when I told
Yeah.
you I had to go stir
Mhm.
again, I go in there and I'm like, wait a
Legit.
minute,
That's legit.
the ladle out. I hadn't used the ladle yet. So I asked him, I was like, oh, ladle's got stuff on it. I was like, oh, did you eat? He's like, no, but I tasted. You could have told me you did that. I could have just stayed in here. I ran in there to go check on it. Because I got up this morning and I was like, I want cheesy goodness. But then I was like, wait a minute, I have been very unhealthy all week. Let's put some veggies in here. Like,
A couple of pieces of
And
broccoli or
Finky
something.
balance.
well, I got broccoli and we had like some spinach. So I tossed the
Spinach
spinach
is
in there
good.
because
Mhm.
oh, I was going to order some groceries right online. Closest store to us. I'm looking and I told him, I was like, I know they said the recall isn't here, but y'all not even gonna cover the name. Taylor Farms, Taylor your ass. I'm not ordering nothing, not even from the store.
Taylor, nothing.
I'm not ordering anything that
You're not
says
getting
Taylor.
me that one,
I'm not-
Taylor Farms.
I'm not
Taylor
going. I'm not
toilet.
getting a tailor. I'm not getting a tailor-made suit. I'm not getting
Favorite
anything Taylor.
toilet.
Taylor,
Look,
nothing.
I told one of the kids' long-standing friends, her first name is Taylor. I said, baby, you know I love you. I love you, Dan. I love your mama. I love your daddy. Don't call me for about another month. Okay. I need this to dissipate because I can't even trust you. Because she's like, oh, I'm coming up to the area. You can't
Nope.
stay
So,
here.
mm-mm,
You
no,
can't,
no.
don't even swing
I'm-
by.
We
So
don't need
I'ma need you- I'ma
explosive
need you to
nothing
call-
over here.
So I'm gonna need you to call
It is
me.
on sale everywhere.
Need you to call me in about 3 months.
Oh, an update. Daddy did recover from his dabble with the cyclone lettuce.
Oh no.
They didn't
That's
know when they bought. I told y'all they do a lot of salads. They didn't know, and they went to Whole Foods without consulting me first.
Oh,
Oh.
they should know by now.
Oh.
I told them to go to the I said keep going to the Trader Joe's near your house. Go to the Trader Joe because we got relatives that work there, so they keep an eye on what they put in their little cart. Okay.
Mhm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I told my
Nothing
uncle, the one that ain't got
spies.
no prostate, don't be venturing out. Stick to what you know.
It's
Don't
the
go
other kind
chasing
of devil's
waterfalls.
lettuce, Christina. It's the other kind of devil's lettuce.
Facts.
Who's selling the devil's
Who's
lettuce
selling
now?
the devil's
Not
lettuce
me,
now?
damn it.
Not me, damn it.
Different kind of devil's lettuce these days.
Yeah.
So no. So look, that's not devil lettuce. That's demon lettuce. Okay.
Mm.
Devil
Let's
lettuce
be
is
clear.
said everybody loves devil lettuce.
We like to partake
nobody
in the
likes
devil's
demon
lettuce. We
That
leave that
demon
demon
lettuce.
lettuce at the store.
The
That's
demon lettuce
Morningstar
stays at the
lettuce.
store.
Yes, Inferno, they do have the cheap flower bouquet, and that's why I tell them to go there because they do also like to do flesh
Flesh fry.
fresh flowers.
Fresh flowers
they have-
every week. They're like
Yeah,
their fresh flowers every week.
No, but they have this beautiful vase.
The
that,
flesh fry
two of my-
flowers. Looks
yeah, two,
pretty
two
good,
flowers.
of my nieces that took a pottery class, they did this like combo project together and made this really beautiful vase. So they like to put flowers in there. So that's why I originally sent them to Trader Joe's. And because they do like salads, they usually can get like really cool like pre-made salads and stuff, and they like stuffed mushrooms, and Trader Joe's is the only place that I have seen close to them that has a variety of just already stuffed mushrooms that they can just pop in the oven or in the air fryer real quick, and they can go from there because
Them
they were
shits are
spending
so good too. They're
yeah,
so good.
they were spending way too much of my future inheritance on flowers and and treats. And see, they too
feel that.
long in the tooth. They too long in the tooth to be spending like that. Because I'm like, y'all retired. Y'all can't replenish this. I need y'all to chill. So back.
Said, whoa,
Back
whoa,
up.
Whoa, hold up.
Calm
You
down.
So you got all dip, no chip on
Simmer
that.
down now.
So you got all dip, no chip.
No, flesh
So-
flowers
If-
sounds really weird. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
That's some new shit.
A Venus
okay?
flytrap, I don't think is a flesh flower.
You know,
It
no,
might eat your flesh flower.
Yeah.
that's more accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
And on
You
that
know what?
note,
Now I'm gonna have to write something entitled "Flesh Flower."
Please don't.
no.
I
'cause
think we
don't
were
get it.
fine.
Possibilities are endless.
Said-
Go
And
ahead.
And just don't
Taz.
encourage this one. It sounds
Taz.
gross.
It's going in the
Taz.
Dolly book.
God
Taz.
damn it.
I'm the
Taz.
bra. I'm the supportive friend. Just call me the bra, okay?
Taz,
Huh?
Taz.
What?
Don't do that. Don't do it.
Who said it's gonna be public? I said I was gonna write. I said it's going
Wait.
in the Dolly book.
Don't.
What
No.
goes in the Dolly book stays in the Dolly book.
Don't even. No. It should never be written down anywhere else, shape, form, or fashion anymore. The simple fact is in the chat right now. It's blasphemous already.
First of all, if I don't write it down, then I'm gonna keep talking about it. Pick your
No,
poison.
infernal. Oh, Lord.
You know what? That's it.
Put in Discord.
We'll
Which
be
Discord did you
back.
put it? Jesus Christ.
Oh Lord, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna look it up. We're gonna see. We're gonna see it.
What?
We're gonna see it.
Making everybody separate but perky. Y'all are crazy.
Oh shoot. Well, you know what? My little pencil pen ran out of ink, so you're lucky.
Perfect.
We were saved by the pen.
Now we know because it says what would Dolly do? Obviously,
All
not
right.
write it down. Okay, which
now
one
on
is it?
that
Is it in?
note-
Is it in our? Wait a minute. Is it in
No,
ours?
it's in the Porch of No Judgment Discord.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And again, on that note, now
Oh.
we'll be back next week in the diabetic Big Back Kitchen.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
I'll miss you all. I'm gonna try to pop in. It's time difference wise, so it'll be like 4:00, and we don't have to leave until like a little bit after that. I don't think so. I might be able to pop in for a minute
Okay.
from Colorado.
If you
So-
can, you can. If you
Oh,
can't,
but-
you can't. That's cool. Either way,
We'll be
see.
here.
Okay, I
I'll
mean,
be
it
here next
doesn't.
week.
So
It
we'll be
doesn't-
here.
It doesn't look too bad, but please, nobody show George because George is
Oh,
gonna blame me
no.
for this. George
Please
is gonna
don't.
think that I have it in my house.
Your fault.
so do not do no for any. No,
Okay.
don't show George at all.
Don't split hairs.
Do
on
not
this,
show him
Jen.
at all because George will. All right.
Have a conniption.
No,
I love you all.
No, George will take this shit even further. Okay.
That-
Yeah, he
One
will.
step further. Here,
George
hold
will
my
take that
beer.
shit even further. Okay,
I'll
so
figure out.
we don't need him to
There
know.
was one time George started a staff meeting by telling everyone that I had glass slides in the back of my air conditioning unit. I am still explaining to people, one, what that means, and two, that I don't.
If you've seen Dexter, you know.
And
That's
this
not
week
her,
I
though.
had to
She
explain
does
to
not do
people
that.
that chaos
She don't do
was
that.
still alive because George told people that I asked him for the insurance money.
Oh.
Okay.
So
I'm determined
next
to turn
week-
me into
That
a melanated female Dexter.
Oh my god.
oh my
We
god.
have to go.
So
We have to
next
go.
week-
This
next week we'll see if Chaos is still here with us.
He'll still be here. Anywho, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have a special weekend edition of the Taz Effect because a lot of news has happened in the past 24 hours. And the head of the news division said he ain't gonna do it. So here we go.
That's it. That falls on you. So stay tuned,
Goodbye.
and we will see you all next week.
Bye.
Good night, y'all.